Welcome to What's News, our fortnightly update in the world of science. A cataclysmic cosmic collision takes centre stage in this Hubble picture of the week. The image features the acting galaxy pair IC1623, which lies around 275 million light-years away in the constellation Cetus, the Whale. The two galaxies are in the final stages of merging, and astronomers expect a powerful inflow of gas to ignite a frenzied burst of star formation in the resulting compact starburst galaxy. This interacting pair of galaxies is not new to us. In 2008, the Hubble Space Telescope captured IC1623 in optical and infrared wavelengths. This new image, which we are now showing you, incorporates new data from Wide Field Camera 3 and combines observations taken in 8 filters spanning infrared to ultraviolet wavelengths to reveal the finer details of IC1623. Future observations of the galaxy pair with the NASA ESA-CASA James Webb Space Telescope will shed more light on the process powering extreme star formation in environments such as IC1623. We will, of course, keep you updated. The reason for the forked shape of a snake's forking tongue has long been the subject of much speculation. Some leading suggestions have included the following: that it helps them enjoy their food by tasting it twice, picking the dirt out of their noses because they are always moving along the ground, and thanks to William Shakespeare, some people still believe that snakes can sting with their tongues. As snakes evolved from lizards millions of years ago, they spent a lot of time in the dark underground and adapted their tongues to compensate for the loss of visual help from their eyes. It turns out that snakes use their forked tongues not to taste things, but to get a good smell of their surroundings. Not only that, but the flicking action does something quite remarkable. It creates two pairs of small swirling masses of air that act like tiny fans, pulling odours in from each side and jetting them directly onto the two tips of the tongue. This concentrates the odour molecules and offers the snake a stereo smelly vision of its surroundings. When it comes to the snake tongue, evolution seems to have hit one out of the park, says Kurt Schwenk of the University of Connecticut. I doubt any engineer could do better. AI can detect sarcasm. How very interesting. Next up is the news that artificial intelligence that monitors social media can be programmed to detect sarcasm. Until recently, the strictly logical AI would look for keywords and define them as positive or negative. Sarcasm poses an obvious problem to that. No, honestly, while artificial intelligence refers to logical data analysis and response sentiment analysis is akin to correctly identifying emotional communication, a UCF team developed a technique that accurately detects sarcasm in social media text. Sarcasm has been a major hurdle to increasing the accuracy of sentiment analysis, especially on social media, since sarcasm relies heavily on vocal tones, facial expressions and gestures that cannot be represented in text, says Brian Kettler, a program manager in DARPA's Information Innovation Office. Recognizing sarcasm in textual online communication is no easy task, as none of these cues are readily available. We can't hide our excitement at this really fascinating story. Sorry, slightly misleading headline there. Could you get rid of that picture, please? Quicker than a bat out of hell. Thanks. Still, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. The hard magnetic teeth of the leathery red-brown mollusk, nicknamed the wandering meatloaf, possess a rare mineral previously seen only in rocks. The mineral may help the mollusk, the giant Pacific chiton, meld its soft flesh to the hard teeth it uses for grazing on rocky coastlines, researchers report in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Materials scientist Dirk Joester and colleagues analysed these teeth using high-energy X-rays from the Advanced Photon Source at Argonne National Laboratory in Lamont. They discovered that the interface between the teeth and flesh contained nanoparticles of santabarbarite, an iron-loaded mineral never seen before in a living organism's body. Now that santabarbarite has been found in one organism, the researchers suggest looking for it in insect cuticles and bacteria that sense magnetic fields.
Composites derived from the material might find use in soft robotics, including marrying soft and hard parts on robots that can squirm past obstacles that unconventional robots cannot given their rigid parts.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Do you remember back in 2019 when everyone was buzzing with the thought that a dimming Betelgeuse meant it was about to go supernova? We all waited in suspense and, well, nothing happened. Scientists may finally have an explanation for the star's strange behaviour. Astronomers around the world were startled in late 2019 when Betelgeuse, one of the brightest stars in the sky, grew dark for several months. rumours swirled that the star was about to go supernova. It didn't, but debate over what was going on exploded. Now newly released images taken before and during the Great Dimming suggest what happened. The star's surface cooled and triggered a cloud of dust that temporarily blocked its light. Earlier observations of the star had split astronomers into two camps. One group thought a cloud of dust had blocked Betelgeuse's light. Another thought that there wasn't enough evidence of dust and the dimming was due to temporary cooling at Betelgeuse's surface. Astrophysicist Miguel Montague says that now that he's seen his team's data, he's in both camps. The most natural conclusion is that both events happened, says Montague of the Paris Observatory. The team's hypothesis is that in late 2019, a temporary cold patch formed in Betelgeuse's southern hemisphere due to the normal churning of surface plasma. Why is it that word that I can't say?
Have you heard of normal churning? Or said there was normal churning?
Due to the normal churning of surface plasma, and that cooling caused the star's light to dim. The cold patch then allowed gas that had been released from the star's surface to cool enough to form dust particles, which further blocked the star's light.
Yay!
No more churning for me!
No more churning.